Ryan here. We've had a bit of a busy winter. We have a couple of new projects to show you here. We'll do one at a time anyway, and try and get up some running video. Today the weather's pretty decent, still snow everywhere, but we're going to go have some fun anyway. So first one here is my Axial SCX10 Jeep Rubicon Wrangler G6. Mouthful. Lots of upgrades on it so far. This is actually my first scale truck that I've built. So I don't know if I went, maybe I got a bit carried away, maybe not, I don't know. But man, this was a super nice kit. I've built a few different Axials here. This one by far I would say is my favorite. I'm going to quickly go over it here. Most of the internals are kind of stock. You can see the icon shocks in there. Really nice shocks. I like when they're fairly smooth. If the caps were aluminum, they'd be super badass. Other than that, at the front here, we've got RC 4-wheel drive all over the place. Bumper Warren winch. That's it's a new release product. I think it's only been out for maybe about a month or two. Super nice, smooth, very scale. Lots of scale details on that winch. And the steel tow hooks too. You gotta have steel. Get rid of the little plastic guys. They're fantastic. Mickey Thompson Baja Claw TTC tires. Axial 8-hole beadlock rims. And again, RC 4-wheel drive sidebars on there. I like the ones that they kind of bump out on the side to hopefully keep the rear tires free from getting snagged on stuff. We've got full lights across the top, the 5 LEDs there. I didn't do the headlights yet. I actually do have a couple of yellow lights in the bumper as well, in the front bumper, and the 5 across the light bar. I think I will end up doing the headlights just because there's a bit of a blind spot there when I drive it in the dark, so I'll add those sometime later. I don't know if you guys recognize him. It's my buddy Han Solo. I figured, you know what? Who better to pilot this thing than Han Solo? If he can handle the Falcon, he can handle this, I guess. Anyway, RC 4-wheel drive rear bumper as well. I got those are RPM lights on the bottom there. Mounted upside down from what they normally would be. I think those were for RPM rear bumper sort of setup. So I didn't want to put holes in the body. I wasn't really happy with the way that everything would have mounted up, so I went with those RPM ones, and they turned out fairly well. If they break off, who cares? They're cheap enough that you just put a new set on. No big deal. My little gas can there. And I've got a fire extinguisher, a water jug, and a big jack in the back. It's nice. They're nicer if you weather them a little bit, instead of just leaving the cheesy full red plastic thing. You know, put a little bit of detail into it. I also got a shovel here on the side, and same thing. They they come stock. They just look cheap and plastic. So do a bit of dry brushing with silver paint to make it look like it's a black shovel that's been used a lot, and sort of scratch the paint off, and then a brown paint to give the handle more of a wood grain kind of feel. Anyway, so that's basically it on the outside. Simple black paint job. I did some satin black. I don't know if that'll show up. Some satin black areas in the back, and the little fenders here on the front are also satin black. I didn't use a lot of the stickers they have, like in the kit, supplied with fake little door hinges and stuff. But of course they're all black, so they didn't show up. So I didn't use a lot of the decals that came stock with this kit, which is too bad because they're fairly nice actually as far as the stickers go. I'm gonna get the shell off here. See what's going on underneath. Looks like a bit of a wiring mess, but everything kind of makes sense. Makes sense to me anyway. So that's my 3-cell Venom battery. It's a 35C, 5,000 milliamp hour. Tons and tons and tons of power for this thing. I think, as I said, this is my first, sort of my first scaler slash crawling rig. I may have my motor choice. I went with a 35 turn Novak Rockstar, and it's very, very quick for what it is. I think if I had to do that all over again, I would have maybe stopped at 45 turn. Would probably be more than enough, and still get a lot of wheel speed when you needed it. Up front, let's see if we get in there. It's a Savox servo. I believe that is it's waterproof. The 1210 steel gear, tons and tons of torque. Very power hungry though. Those Savoxes, I have a couple of them. I got a Novak glitch buster there as well, because every time I was trying to get some forward momentum and turn my wheels, I would get brownouts. So the glitch buster was the quickest, easiest solution for that, and seems to be holding up quite well so far. If I do have any more issues, then I'll just go get a Castle BEC and put in there. I put one of those in my Wraith, and it's just fantastic. Anyway, so Novak Rockstar. That's it's the controller for the wireless winch. Again, RC4 wheel drive. Little battery. It's a 2-cell. It's actually a flight battery from one. I borrowed it from one of my son's airplanes, and all that does is power straight to the winch. It seemed like a good idea. No reason not to do it, so why not? And like I said, controlled chaos there. A lot of wires. A lot of those are for the lights, of course, too. When I get some running video up, you'll be able to see the lights, get everything in action and hooked up and good to go. Like I said, this some of the Axial kits I've done have come together. This one by far, I think, was the nicest build for me. I've got, you see in the background there, my Exoterra. That's an older AX10, and my Wraith as well. Pain. This SCX10, fantastic truck. This is by far one of my favorites now. Quickly jumped to the top of the list. Just performance, quality of product, everything. The fit and finish is really, really nice on this thing, and I'm very happy with the way it turned out. Anyway, hopefully you guys like it. You can post out comments down below, and let me know your thoughts. If you've got any helpful tips too, like I said, I'm just getting into this whole crawling thing, so helpful tips always appreciated. And see you on the next video, guys. Take it easy.